Yeah, season greetings to you guys. Thanks for joining us. This is Tons Graphics here. In this tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to design a very awesome yet simple church program flyer, like what you are seeing on your screen right away, with the help of Pixellab. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications for future updates when we drop new and other amazing tutorials. That said, let's get started with today's design. So first of all, we're going to go to the three dots which is here by your top right corner. Click on image size, and we're just going to use a 3x4 size for the design. So we're using a 3x4 size. Now go to background. After achieving this, go to background. Like I said, it's a very simple, straightforward church flyer. I promise this tutorial will not be long, so just watch closely. You're going to change the background color to white. Then after achieving this, go to your middle button here and click import. Now we're going to import with me here I have a blended kind of an uplifting hand. All right, so we're going to size this up neatly, position it by your top right corner here, then lock this up on layer. For now, we're going to lock this up. Now after locking it up, we're going to bring in our second image, which is this one. It's kind of a cloudy cloud city. So after bringing this, click to back, click on to back, and it's sent to the back. Now in order to make these two images to blend with each other, what we're going to do is first of all lock this up, then go to your draw tool. Like I've always teach you how to blend images. So increase the size, the smoothness, and the blur radius. Tap on the screen, click on the check mark, and like the video, subscribe to the channel. Now click on the check mark, then you have this. Change the color to white. Okay, so the background is white, and now we're going to place this just on the sections where the two images are meeting. Okay, so we place this like so. Can you see that? All right, place this here. Now you can see that the image has been blended successfully with the background, and that's what we want. After achieving this, go to layer, lock everything up, and we're going to bring in the church logo. So go to import. I'm having the church logo. It's for the World Revival Faith Ministry as usual. Okay, so but before that, let me just bring in okay, no worries, I will do that later on. So let me just go to my download folders and check for okay, so this is the church program, the church logo. Right, we're using the World Revival Faith Ministry for this design. I'm going to place it somewhere here, make it a little bigger, then you can lock it up. We're going to write the name, so go to text, double tap, write the name, the World Revival Faith Ministry. So this program is for the World Revival Faith Ministry. After writing the name, we're going to bring it down here, go to color, change it to pure color black. So we're giving it a pure black color, and we're going to use a font for that. So let's search for the Roxford Sans Light. Check it out. I think it's too sharp, so which other font can we use here? Let's check for Montserrat. I want a kind of a smooth font though, so I will Revival Faith Ministry. Okay, break it into 3 beautiful lines, break it right here, and we're going to use, go to, okay, let's click on the text. So go to your alignment option. So this is alignment. Click on alignment, use middle alignment for that text, then you position it this way. Now you can see that we have the World Revival Faith Ministry. After achieving this, go back to your draw tool. Okay, but before we go to the draw tool, we're going to write a text. So we're going to write divine. So the theme is divine touch. You're just going to write divine for now. And after writing divine, what we're going to do is to go to fonts. The font we are using is called the Calling Monday font. So you can download this font from the font. So I have the Calling Monday font. Okay, the Calling Monday font. Increase this in size a bit. Position it here neatly. And after doing that, what you need to do is to go to color. So I'm going to give it a kind of a dark red and red gradient color. So on color, click on the gradient. Let me show you how to create this color. Then you click on the plus button, and let me just show you. Okay, so let's just click on this black and white for now. So once you click on gradient, let me take that all over again so you can follow it up. So this is the text. Go to color, click on color. Please click on the gradient, then you click on this plus button to set the color. Okay, to set the gradient. So click on gradient, and we're on this gradient. Click on plus button. Now on the plus button, what we're going to do first of all is to swap the positioning. Okay, we want this darker color, we want this one to come to this right and this light color to come to the left. Okay, so the orientation can be nice. So we're first of all going to do what? To click here and to click here as well. So click here and here. Then you see the color picker, which is here. Draw it to where you have red and increase what? The depth of this red. Make it look this way, this point. Then you click OK. So we have the first one. So let's swap it first of all, as I told you. Then we're going to click now on this and this. Then we just bring this to the extreme so that we have a darker red. So we're going to make the darker version of that red a little more darker. So click here and here to make this one to be darker. Okay, it's here up to this point. Then you click OK. Let's check that out. Then you click OK. So I believe you can now see. Click on this. Then we have our text is ready. Now what we're going to do is to make a copy. But before we make a copy, we are going to go to our draw tool. Click on the draw tool. Click on draw tool, guys. And after clicking on draw tool, what you're going to do is to increase the smoothness of this and increase the pen size to about 17. Then quickly place your finger on the screen this way. So we're going to create somewhat like a T, letter T, a shape. So just try it out until you get a good one. All right. So we want to create kind of a T shape, which at the same time looks like a cross. So after achieving it, we have this here. So we're going to bring it this way. Okay, so we're going to change the color also. Give it the same gradient that we're just from creating. And you see that? So bring it closer. Have this. Then we're going to copy this text. Let's first of all bring it this way. Copy now the divine and write touch. So we've already drawn out our letter T. We are just going to continue to be OUC. Then we increase this in size neatly. And what we're going to do is to reduce this a little bit. Bring it here because we want to make this text the focus of the design. So increase this one to be bigger so that it can size up. Now we're going to lock it up. Then we click on the divine. We try to arrange it to make sure it falls neatly on this section of the design. So you can see we have divine touch. Okay, divine touch. Now we bring down they are created or are drawn letter T a bit. Just make sure it's aligning perfectly. So we have divine touch, and after realizing this, what we're going to do next is to reduce this text a little further. Okay, then centralize it neatly. Let's make a copy of it. I'm going to write. So for the divine touch program, we have healing. There will be healing. So there will be healing. First of all, we have healing. There is going to be a healing program. Let's increase this a little bit in size. Then we'll position it here. After realizing this, go to shapes, select a square shape, change the color to black. So I'm using color black here. I just want to create a separation, a very tiny line that can separate it from the rest of the text. So I have healing. I think that's too tiny, so we can create a new one. Let's change the color to black. Please kindly subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Let us know where you are watching from, and I will send you a hi in our next video. Kindly subscribe to the channel for yet more other amazing tutorials as well. Now, after realizing this, we're going to make sure that we have something like this, and we're going to make a copy. Alright, but before we make the copy, click on this tiny line, make sure it's a little spaced up from the text, then click on the healing. So I have healing, impartation. There's going to be impartation program, life impartation. Okay, then make this in capital letters as well. Bring it here. Okay, then make a copy of the tiny line. Make a copy of the tiny line and use your relative position to move it faster. So we're going to bring it right up to this portion of the design. So this is a very simple, straight to the point church flyer design on Pixellab, guys. Okay, so we have impartation, and I'm going to make a duplicate of that text, change it to deliverance. So there will also be deliverance, healing, deliverance, impartation, service. So I have deliverance, bringing it closer to the line, and make sure that they are aligned perfectly, like vertically and horizontally. They should be on the same alignment. Okay, what I mean is they should be on the same line, this same position. Okay, all right, they should follow the same alignment. Now we're going to select all of them and bring it to the left a bit so that they can fully align with this the theme. Okay, so since it is a subset of the theme. Now that we have realized this, the next thing we're going to do is to go to text, and on new text we're going to write the time. So it's coming up from 9 a.m. I have 9 a.m. Then we change this to pure red. Let's change it to pure red color. Go to your fonts, and if you don't want to continue with Montserrat, you can use Roxford Sans Slide here. They are quite similar though. Alright, so we have 9 a.m. and what we're going to do is to reduce the spacing in between the words. So look at what we're going to do. Go to spacing, click on word spacing, reduce the spacing between these two. After realizing that, what we're going to do is to make a copy of this text and write every Thursday. Every Thursdays. So I have this divine touch program every Thursday. Change the color to black, then go to your spacing and undo the spacing that we did for the first case. Reduce this neatly in size. So I'm going to reduce this drastically. Okay, then we'll break it into 2 lines if possible and bring it here. Now go to your line spacing. So we're using this other line spacing. Remember the first case was just spacing. Now we're using line spacing, and on line spacing we bring in the text a little bit closer to each other. But then look at what we're going to do. We are going to go to text styles. Okay, on the styles we're going to bold this text up. So bold it up using this. Okay, it should be bold enough. And after realizing this, go back to shapes, select a square shape, change the color to black, and don't go away because I'll also show you how to add a lens flare to the design, so keep watching. Okay, so change this into a very tiny small line like so. Let's just shift it a little far away from the right up. Yeah, I think that's fine. So make a copy of this text. First of all, go and undo the bold effect that we use. So we're going to go to undo. So this is where you undo the bold effect. Click here and it will be undone. So we're going to write the venue. So it's happening at the church premises. Okay, we can just write at the church premises. Opposite. Since I love using Nigerian names on my designs, I'll go for the Chida Event Center, and this is just a fictional design anyways. Okay, so we have shout out to all Nigerians, all Ghanaians, all Indians, and every other person watching us. Please indicate your country below. The church premises opposite Chida Event Center, plot 224 Utako District, Abuja. Utako District, Abuja. So make this in caps and put a full stop. Very important. Now we're going to go to what? Line spacing. Undo the line spacing first of all. Reduce this text neatly and make it to fall into just 3 lines, and that will be fine. So after realizing this, we're going to leave that for that, and we check everything is moving on as planned, so we can increase this text a little further. Okay, it was too tiny. All right, perfect. Now everything is moving on as planned. The last thing we're going to do is to go to import and bring in the Facebook icon. Okay, so we have the Facebook Live icon. It will also be live on Facebook on the World Revival Faith Ministry International Facebook handle. So we're going to reduce this neatly, place it just here, little tiny, make it a little tiny. Let's increase the size just for visibility sake. Then make a copy of this text and write World Revival Faith Ministry. And note that this is just in small letters. Okay, this is just in small letters. So we're going to reduce this even further. Let's lock this text. It's interrupting how we write this. So please kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop your comments. So I have the World Revival Faith Ministry. Okay, and after realizing this, we are going to bring in some bird elements right here to make the design a complete one. So we can reduce the church logo a bit again. Just make it into 2 lines, no worries. The church name, not the logo, so the name under the logo. Okay, I think that's better. Now what we're going to do is to bring in some bird elements to make this look like a sky. So I'm sharing these resources with you in the video description. Check it out from there, and make sure to like this video. So I have this, make a copy, and you can reduce this further, position it here like so. And with this, guys, we are good to go with the design. Just save it out, and we're proceeding to Pixellab, where we are going to add a lens flare into the design. So don't go anywhere, because this is for you. So welcome to Pixellab, your one in all awesome application. This application, you can get it from your Play Store or your App Store. Just download it from there, and after downloading and signing up, it's free. Just click on this plus button you are seeing right here to add up your design. So we're going to click on the plus button, and right away you will see options asking you to pick an element. So we're going to pick this one, which is of course our design. We just want to add some lens effect here. So I'm going to go to add photos and locate the file that has the file hosting my lens effect, and my lens effects are on Pinterest. I downloaded it from Pinterest, so I will be sharing it with you. Drop a like if you want it. Okay, so I'm just going to add it up. So click on the particular lens effect and click on the add button. This is your add button right here. Click on it, on add, and it's added. So I have it here. Increase it a little. Come to blending options, and on blending options we're going to use screen blending. Just check it out. So we have screen blending. It's not really visible enough, so you can see the work. Okay, let's check multiply. Not so well. Overlay, I think it's better, and add is just giving so much of that light effect. So we can use add and see. Okay, so just increase this in size, but then look at what we're going to do. After increasing it this way, you have to go now to your eraser tool. Okay, click on eraser. So you can use any of the blending options, whether add, overlay, like the screen or whatever. So I prefer to use the overlay. Let's check out. Okay, so we're using overlay, but we're going to go now to eraser. This is your eraser tool. Okay, click on it. So we want to erase some sections that the lens effect is affecting. So first of all, increase the size of your eraser. You can even increase the hardness. Then you click down here so that you can have the space to start erasing. So I'm going to erase. We don't need it here. We don't need it here as well. So just erase sections that you don't need the lens effect on. So just erase. Okay, and boom, we have this like so. So just click on your check mark, and you can now save your work. Okay, so this is it. We're done with the design. Worked on Pixellab, lens effect added on Pixellab application. Thank you so much for watching the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop your worries if you have any. I'm hoping to see you in our next tutorial. Until then, stay blessed. It's Dance Graphics signing out. Season greetings.